Hey Busy Bees! Today we're doing a different type of episode. I want to talk to you about a woman that has been a source of strength throughout my entire life. My mom! When Pronamel asked me to talk about a woman that has been a strong foundation and has given me some great cooking tips along the way, I automatically thought, my mom! My mom grew up in Vietnam and was one of 7 kids. She loved to sew, embroider, and sing. My mom faced many struggles that I have fortunately never had to go through in my life. In 1975, when she was just in her 20s, she immigrated from Vietnam to the US to escape the communism with nothing but a suitcase with a few changes of clothes. She landed in Guam at a refugee camp for about 2 months before eventually landing in the US in New Jersey. From there, she was hosted by a Lutheran church and they taught her English. In 1977, she reconnected with another sister that eventually came to the US and moved to sunny California. She could not take the cold in the East Coast anymore, so she had to get some sunshine. From there, she met my dad, where it was literally love at first bite. He fell in love with her famous dipping sauce, nước mắm chấm. He chased after her and they eventually got married, had kids, my sister and me. We grew up in a very middle-class family and my mom worked a lot. My mom studied electronics and she worked as a technician in the Silicon Valley, where she got promoted a lot. I remember in the 7th grade or in middle school, I wouldn't even see her during the weekends because she was working. So my dad had a heart condition and he was not allowed in the kitchen because he would add too much salt, MSG, all the bad stuff. So my sister and I were responsible for making heart-healthy dinners. And this is actually where I learned how to develop my cooking skills. It wasn't so much of a chore for me as it was like a fun hobby. We always made sure to have dinner ready for my mom once she came home from work, and it was fun because we would experiment with traditional Vietnamese dishes but put a healthy spin on it, and they would always give me feedback, helping me become a better cook. And that's where I really learned to hone in on my cooking skills and love cooking. When I started Honeysuckle, my parents were a little hesitant because I had a cushy finance job, but I wanted to leave it all to pursue my passion. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, so I started Honeysuckle Catering and I cooked for other people doing their parties, and they weren't really into that. Eventually though, I started doing YouTube videos, and as I hit each milestone like 100,000 subs or a video that I was really proud of, I showed it to my mom and she would always be my biggest cheerleader and say, "Keep going!" It was so cute! Hi everyone! Welcome to my kitchen and another episode of Honeysuckle Catering. Now that we have more time to spend together, she shows me all of her favorite recipes. The one that we're making today is called gà roti, which is a French-inspired chicken dish paired with our favorite tomato fried rice. Mom, it smells so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Baby's hungry too.
Me too.
Okay, let's eat.
Now, eat.
We don't really have a recipe tutorial for this because my mom doesn't believe in measurements, which makes it hard to give you guys a full-on recipe, but rather she goes by taste, which is where I really learned how to hone in on my tasting skills too, to make sure it tastes just right. So I translated it for you guys. If you guys are interested in the recipe, check out the recipe in the description box below. So why am I telling you guys all this? Well, I'm about to be a mom in less than 2 months, and while I'm terrified but excited at the same time, I want to serve as a source of strength and be a strong foundation for my daughter, much like my mom has been for me, and be there for her every step of the way. Growing up, healthy living was the #1 priority on our family, and I want to pass that tradition on to my family. I want to teach my daughter cooking skills so that she can learn to take care of herself and be the best that she can be. So I want to know from you guys, who has been a strong foundation and has served as a source of strength, and how has that transpired in your life? Comment below, and thank you so much Pronamel for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!